I don't know about you, but I think dating and starting a relationship would be a lot easier if we could just see or read someone's feelings for us. Because guessing is hard. Sometimes you can go out on a date with someone and you immediately know. Fireworks, which means that the next couple of days and weeks will be a lot of fun, hopefully much longer. Sadly, that doesn't always happen, of course. A lot of dates are filled with... Yeah, I have absolutely no idea where this is going. Is this going to be just a friendship? I hope it will be more. I'm attracted, but is that person attracted to me? Is that a foot against my leg? Oh no, it's someone else's dog. Is that a Doberman? Dating can be super scary. In some cases, both parties are so afraid to open up, they may not even make it to a date. Perhaps they are working together and they both like each other a lot, but nobody will ever know because feelings are being hidden and camouflaged. And there's another problem women specifically face. See, players and men that date 5 times a week with a different woman, they will often be direct. When they like you, you will probably know because they will be flirting pretty hard. Question is, do you want to be with a so-called ladies' man? Because men with a smaller list of women whose hearts they've broken are usually less direct. They will be more hesitant. They may like you a lot, but it will be a lot harder to see it as well, if you're not paying attention, that is. So in this video, let's look at some signs that a man may be hiding his feelings for you and also why he may be doing it. My name is Geert, I'm an author, I also use the pen name Brian Knox, and the first thing to know here is that a lot of good men are indeed hiding their feelings these days, for many reasons. Some will just be shy, others may think it's really inappropriate to make it clear they like you because what if that offends you because you don't like him? A large group of men will be afraid of rejection, and so on. In general, the more a man likes you, the shyer he may become. And some women don't like it when a man is shy, but when it's easy for a man to flirt with you, to approach you, to ask you out, to kiss you for the first time, when all of those things are truly no big deal to him, as easy as brushing his teeth, doesn't even raise his heart rate, well then he might be attracted to you, but you are by definition not very special to him yet. Because when a man really likes a woman a lot, even the biggest warrior can turn into a shyer, even a bit insecure boy, because he thinks you are very special and precious then. Let's start with a physical sign first. Sometimes physical signs are very obvious, sometimes things are not what they seem. Is that a rocket in your pocket, or are you just super happy to see me? That's a rocket. I'm an engineer, I work for a space agency, and this is a model of a rocket I'm working on. So what do you do? Luckily, there are other signs as well, and if you pay attention to them, they can give you a lot of information. One of them is nervousness when you haven't kissed yet, so before the first kiss. Again, when a man is very confident around you before the first kiss, then he doesn't care a lot yet. He's not afraid of losing you, of what you think of him, and so on, because you're not super important to him yet. But when he loses his confidence and he becomes nervous, well, then you are a big deal to him. So nervousness is a great sign that he has a lot of unspoken feelings for you. He will not be relaxed. And if you want to be really sure and you see he's wearing a sports watch, just ask, oh, does that thing measure your heart rate? Oh, it does. So what's your heart rate right now? High is good. A lot of nerves then, and possibly time to see a cardiologist. Another great sign he has feelings for you is his attention. See, when a man has a lot of feelings for a woman, things unrelated to her become not important. I think it was Sam Sparrow who sang, "If you're not really here, I don't want to be either." Well, that's because nothing else matters then. If he has a lot of feelings for you, then he wants to be close to you because other things are not important. So let's say you're in a restaurant with a guy. What is he paying attention to? Is he paying a lot of attention to who's entering the restaurant, to the waiter, to other people, or his phone? Or does it feel like you and him are in some kind of a bubble and everything outside of that bubble doesn't seem to exist? If you're in a group setting and a man has a hidden crush on you, then he will try to be in your area and if possible, right in front of you, and he will prefer to be talking to you instead of to other people. If you would then say, "I'm going to get a drink," or "I'm going to catch some air," then he will try to join you. "Ah, I was just thinking about a drink." "Ah, yeah, I was just thinking about catching some air myself." Yep, he was also thinking about catching your heart, of course. Another sign a man may have hidden feelings for you is when you hear through the grapevine that he's talking about you a lot. A simple example, Say you just had a haircut and you meet your friend Jenny and she says, "Ah yeah, John already told me you had a haircut." Yeah, if that happens a couple of times, then it could mean John can't stop talking about you. Which John, of course, only does because he can't get you out of his head. Now, some signs that a man is hiding his feelings for you are undoubtedly from the playing games category, and men can play games for really bad reasons or because they are so afraid you will reject them that they use games to make you show your feelings first. And I'll leave whether that's really bad or not up to you, but one sign here is that he tries to pull back to see if that makes you go after him. So let's say you're doing something in a group setting. You're walking, you're riding bicycles, you're sitting in a park, you're at a barbecue in a group. What he may do then is separate himself a little bit from the group. And not because he loves to be alone or because he's an introvert, but because he wonders, will she come and find me? If I hang back, will she join me? So whereas the player will come after you, this type of man will pull back to see if that makes you go after him. If you do, and you go find him and you talk to him, then he may think you like him, and he may need that as a sign from you to ask you out for a date or to take the next step. See, you may watch a video or two about the signs that a man likes you. He's looking for signs that you like him. Players don't care. They go for who they want, signs or not, but men that are afraid of rejection, so a large group of men, they will be hesitant. They will be looking for signs first. But here's what's interesting, and this is important. Oftentimes when a man pulls back is because he's not interested, and then you shouldn't put in any efforts, of course. So when this very interested guy pulls back and you don't go after him, then he will be back in no time because he loves to be around you. That's how you know the difference, by the way. If it ever feels like this type of guy is ignoring you, then it will never be for long because he can't get you out of his mind. Another great sign he has feelings for you is when he's trying to avoid silences. He wants you to find him interesting, and usually we believe that silence is a bad thing then. So if he's allergic to silence, if he cannot sit in silence with you, if he's always trying to make you engage with him, if he's trying to be interesting or funny quite often, if he's always trying to come up with things to say so a conversation cannot die down, if you get multiple messages per day from him, then he has a lot of feelings for you. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's more on brianknox.com that I do not post over here or in my books on Amazon. You can find those by typing my pen name Brian Knox in the search box. I want to thank you for sticking around until the very end of this video. I love it when you do that, and I hope to see you in another video.